And me amu ajo amu akwaba de aba Adom TV so bra so se the big agenda dwuma de bra ne akwakoy ukwada de ne chese ne nyasem keto akra ne ukokodru Ghana Institute of Journalism GIJ the biggest journalism school awo okra mu a chese sentrefo akuku dam ne ade ho anu age ontiti ya bisi nei fees ho ensensem ama ne demonstration course na anu odin pa ebinya to base bia nsem no de potin na ekoso ewo GIJ ede na mpanimfo kan school for no mo how pa ene esen na covid mmeremu e no kre se sikatua ho nsem nti no wan hwe ya nso hwe wo so tro ntimi ntwira na ase ho asem tese sankomo ne ba bedie bedi na na sei ampofo ejei kaise loving life Chinese clan the commander and the djumedi bro a big agenda yetwe homra na infan communication so all right enti yamu akwa bia mu dia big agenda djumedi so afa yenya bre na Ghana journalist Ghana Institute of Journalism GIJ sensem yemie biemu yie papa na yenhwe say is the school treating the students fairly a fair treatment in dem omo na ebi bisa senka oman premier journalism school nka omo entimi at least for natural justice sake enye bibi mfa de ekoso ihu ana o kan statement a GIJ school no penny for so release this one there's omo ample time na even deferment per them omo no trese enye punishment but yenkona ye aggrieved students ene omo ebo kujan tutu abese no ye dede demonstration no won mu ekenifo ene no eni enkomo Abdul Rahim na Abdul, good evening. Abdul, what's me nkan? All right, Abdul enya entimi nkan yebon waden si ensabeka no but quickly my men try to make me go through Ghana Institute of Journalism womo empening for statement omo de ababontin or say further to management's directive to students who fail to register for the semester to defer their program. Management wishes to provide further clarification as follows. One, was say in preparation towards the reopening of schools, management circulated the calendar for the academic year, which detailed registration timelines for students. The initial deadline for registration for continuing students, as captured in the academic calendar, was 26 December. That's 2020. Two, management decided to extend the registration deadline to 8 January 2021 after tertiary institutions received the green light from the presidency to reopen on the 9th of January 2021. In a quest to ensure that as many students as possible registered for the 2020-2021 academic year, management decided to again extend the deadline for registration to 3rd February 2021. I said, after 26 deadline on the crown, almost signed up postpone it twice. The almost king was saying, as act of magnanimity, management upon expiration of the 3rd February deadline approved of 25th February 2021 as final deadline for payment of minimum 60% of fees and subsequent registration. Now the uncle Abdullah Bahmanasona yintie one manu masemi yan sasan se yes what's read on kwhwere ma what to Abdul, good evening.
Good evening.
Upon him to say
from here just in some places in a higher but upon there
and we share footages a free school ho buy voices nya from chanting students ne ho keka na for say GIJ penny and then ekoso
in some because what GIJ, but the issue this time around is management a release in Krata and Rap. Kofuna almost school fees after deadline for registration. No, one more coin say or more register. Apart from so, one be cultural defer the course meaning say for 1 year. For 1 year, the course not available and some mathematical. Now, who say decision way a very bad one. Now, management need to handle the situation way in a better light, especially find who era Adom a COVID era. Say nipa need to meet fees now. Then the best thing to do is to give them the opportunity to register. So basically, Nyama see what's going and they are who say this was the busy course.
All right. Abdo, the okay, meaning say, a denya, a quampabi na mo person company for faso na omu deal with this particular issue, but to extend a year deadline from 26 to 8 to is it 3rd or 4th February to 25th February. What was the last deadline? The last deadline,
25th February.
25th February. Me say ya extended about 3 times. Only need say management here enough at least now senka mutimi assorte me ho na ya ma me do bia ya dream.
First of all, say you put the discussion into proper context. You bit me understand and appreciate the GIJ story better. First, the first time they said somewhere July 2020. Yet they said GIJ per se increase school fees.
Okay.
And they can say na amount na yariaba.
COVID time na amount for association.
Exactly. Amount one students. The president was giving support to businesses. I'll say free water, free electricity. Na school benia within this whole context, you increase school fees. So you started agitations. We met management, and then no can say, look, this decision is very terrible because it will be to your school fees 2,400. Not all of a sudden, it could over 3,000 plus. It will be to your school fees 2,200. All of a sudden, it could 3,000 plus. Especially in the era of COVID, but management still went on and allowed, this went on.
Abdo, clear wa say before this current year academic year no, sika na mutua no increment aba over 50%.
It depends on level or
okay.
Top up will be 3,000 plus.
Which is an increment of over 50%, sir.
Exactly. Maybe a degree student meets over 2,500. That's 2,520 studies. You get it. So it differs per level or.
But increment a BIM.
Increment a BIM.
Okay.
Generally, but at different percentages for different levels.
All right.
Exactly. So yeah, Niama Ebufu and say, what can I say? Until November, December, now the His Excellency Nana Adom Akufo-Addo and can Babempo Nebe school.
Ampa.
Not GIJ say October 9th and a deadline for payment of fees. I say, I say,
Mutifie no.
On mine no, and the deadline now first no, now October 9th.
Okay.
October 9th no school me employ.
Meba. Na mutifie na munko school. Na mo ye virtual. Ana.
No, Satan na ya ye academic semester.
Academic semester. Ntina mutifie.
Yetifie yenya hwe.
Amunim dakra na next semester no kwa mo be chase.
Exactly. And our first deadline by October 9th. And I have to say deadline now extended to November 11th. Still, now you're near school. And still, it doesn't make sense. And so deadline who are by 25th February. And the management I extended deadline many times. OSHA deadline extension logically is just one because in October and in November now deadlines was extended. Now you miss kumpo. You get it. That's the first thing. So when management says they gave us 24 weeks, semester is just made up of about 16 weeks. So how can you give somebody 24 weeks to pay for those fees? That was the first point I make here. And so I said, like I said, okay, more to school fees no more any problem. Now what we are saying is that I know people who have left GIJ because fees because of COVID and all these things. So I can say a bit more in the since more letter now most students and the more chance no register when you nanny happen. Yanka say will be on TIA.
Okay.
There will be in TIA and that's saying
that's a Nipan Metadol can I say Nipan Triampona went near meet deadline, but as we speak, what Tria. But what consider say be a late payment and be affected administrative processes. Said I based on a year a registration number, no they selected lecture halls, time on exams and more put money into that perspective. Say it be a bit near administrative purposes in here.
But sure, young students, we have condoned a lot. Sometimes we have our class on Zoom. After 40 minutes, their Zoom no only say free end. So Zoom to me end. And sana teacher now lecture now call another Zoom. So when was not supposed to happen. But we, the students, understood our management.
Now, I say more every time be a more compromised system, no situation.
My memory scenario back where some compromise here. Abla ye basku, ye catch say ye basku ye physical class. Adi ye catch no.
Ampa.
If you fit Tamale, if you Takrade, if you Western region, if you Eastern region, ebe rented hostels wa car. Omo basku ye 1 week per physical. The following week ye wa na ye say GIJ ye nyina yonko online. So nkofo no mo tia fees no. Our market renting now was wasted. But all these say willful. Some media for months we are compromising here. We understood the school. So how is it that yet I do student school also say, okay, we have compromised enough for you. Okay, it's now time to also compromise my. Why can't you do it? And this is not the first time. It has been happening. Me I made no penalty for paying fees late before in GIJ. With me, yet me start academic year no, you be miss cano, now you bet you are late, now you are class, and we would have to pay and do it. The system is able to absorb that.
But this time around, no, you need any room for be a late registration to be a penalty. Be anyhow.
No, there's no penalty. There's nothing like penalty. No late registration. Be anyhow.
Wow. Now,
exactly. The school has changed something in the handbook. In the handbook, no, Omo can say the students go beyond half of the semester not on register, then he would have been considered to have deferred the course. And all these things we find similar a lot of problems. So that's why we say yeah can be.
But my student leadership no what me a meeting pen for just an obrema but a din komo and na antin time na ba do sabre and say et say
COVID means we have issues about student leadership. And so election for student leadership ain't here. It hasn't happened.
Okay. It say muni leadership.
You were interim GIJ as executive.
Oh, okay.
And now Tuesday no at 3 p.m. Nkofuna affect decision affect you no. That time now school release statement simple. Almost sure petition the command school no. 2 hours later, na school release statement here. Adani asema ye kawani. And mkofuna dena affecting them. Almost sure letter the school. And the school statement where we usually when school take decision, they consult the student leadership. Decision here be yam consult student leadership bia yam flow bia ye to ho na ba ye ade at school akani entimundi so.
All right. Ma men kona me ne school for enkabomu ekuo Penny Isaac GIJ menino eni enkomo GIJ good evening.
Good evening Michelle University for nyina.
Na boko de.
Oh, enchela nya boko saba we are managing.
As Nooks president na we ekoswe de ye den a ejagu chem.
Ampa.
Ade na monto no moto afa de esie ewo eye GIJ ho.
Well, me da si bebre na se wa manya akonya se yen church ensemu. Na asemi nyan se ye nra enumre na yenya information concerning statement at GIJ issue ya no. Me was some fonti as a National Year of Ghana students. Before you be asemu no, your local representatives were every campus.
Okay.
Now, aside local representatives of more campus no, union no among for joining through blocks. Blocks they say your Wesleyan College. Now Wesleyan College no omu belonging to teacher trainees. In the assembly bar, if we campus on ma ever call block on them then about National Year of Ghana students.
Okay.
Minu ka say GIJ belonging to Ghana Union of Professional Students.
Okay.
Because omu your professionals in their training. And see, assembly bar and na mini opinion of that professional students union no. Edi nkomo. And the agent say ne ever call GIJ na ya call engage management any student leadership. Say omo abi new campus e wo jowulu.
Yeah.
And the nyantia say management omo move free bi omo wo osu honom e de akọ jowulu honom enti nyina ye kọ ho. Ye kodru honom no. In fact, the security and the police there are and Remo, even though we inform them say your designation if we have your person engaging management on
maybe National Union of Ghana Students Nooks for mo delegation am call say mo committee GIJ management no police force to pay mo.
The security, in fact, before the police will even come in, there are internal security of more almost see the directive from management. They say no external party should be allowed onto the campus. And they say, inform you, say, first of all, you are making efforts towards engaging them and on one coin. The next thing to do was to meet the student leadership. Because I was saying, at no point in time should there not be a leader of the students. Now, say, because of COVID, there were students in Taiwan, outgoing SRs for no dinkophobia, so management see or Montias here and back and forth, or the interim be a como. And the fresh student leaders now are more involved with the processes, no, and no could share. Because, as national organizers, before you ever can't say, no, and I say, you was a
yes, I also want to say, when to go to Papa, so and
you know, more engaged, you know, my timelines, any number of students who have been affected by the issue. But the critical thing is,
they say, maybe number near say, students say now,
from the information they give us, they told us is between 80 to 100.
Okay, wow, that's a huge number.
Between 80 to 100.
Okay.
Now, of this 80 to 100, no. Initially, as at this morning, no, because of the Achimot and any GIJ issue, now yeah, issue statement say, China press conference or international press center, so that we can address the issues. But upon going to the campus, you know, movie a meeting, no, information students need my say, or more the management are meeting there. Management are catch up say, or more 24 hours, no more responded to the issues are Abba or Mudiabe present you among. It is only fair and appropriate, sir, since management has shown a certain consideration, no, you move a time no, for the press conference from 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock, hoping that the deadline for the
24 hours,
the deadline for the 24 hours, no, it be around 11 o'clock to 12. And see, you press no, by the time you press no, now you expect the management would have stated their position on the matter because the intent is that you press no at the International Press Center. Failure of management to rescind their decision or position on this matter. I actually say, you better not come to the timer or move on margin because if they don't allow the students to register, not just exams, no be in trouble. That was our position. And we are hoping, sir, rationality be juma. No matter because many will say, and yet about students' school fees, keke. When him say, conform no mutual empo. Around the 25th deadline, or one him say there was a penalty in the council, and to be at a penalty fee of 200 cedis aside the school fees.
Wow!
And the students they have been preemptive. It is only rational. Yet he has set deadline, but this night himself COVID and then the unintended consequence. And it's strong. But when we made efforts to meet them, they didn't meet us. The most important thing is that you are stating your position. Ochina ebe press conference.
Eti the Metias and say nyame admo ochina press conference ne baso.
Ochina press conference ne baso.
Eti after press conference
time no.
More time okay.
It will accommodate management for no 24-hour window no almost say omo chain ama omo ako. All
right, now Jihad minim management statement omo release here you know one ya bia kan.
Means I can't have management statement, no.
And also say something different will come out after that 24-hour. Anhobana ya bomono.
Well, Bajimba, and the mom benefits of the doubt says, so one catcher say your mom 24 hours now. Then we are giving in the 24 hours.
24 hours, no. What's next time being?
Ochina by 12 o'clock, not 24 hours.
It's more press conference, and so about time being.
The press conference, so yeah, they are 11:30. Hopefully by 12 o'clock now started.
And by 12 no na monsa enka bibia dia na che said the okay say and mo go akotena school mo picketing and na na mo ye.
So in fact the international press center need GIJ a road back open.
Oh yes. Just explain true.
All the student leaders to come and convert there. If we don't get a change of this,
all right.
Monday, as I know,
Mama, now I say, I'm in Fonsi. Watching the best be able to also. Me didn't say, I'm for Love Life Chinese Clan, Commander, and you do.